Hey guys, so here we are at our favorite time of year when we have to worry about the cold weather. So we have a little different plan this year. We have a little utility room that's kind of built onto the house out here off the carport. There's no heat in here, but we used it. It was for storage, and we actually have an oil heater in here, which we want to get rid of next year. But we figured we can use this as a winter reptile turtle room for some of the species. A lot of the babies, the Chinese, and mostly the reds. So that's what we're doing now. I'm not sure how insulated these walls are, so we went out and bought 7 panels of insulation, and we're going to put them up now. We bought this enclosure from a new buddy of ours on Marketplace, and so we're going to put some of the babies and maybe Chinese in here, and then we're going to have to build a little enclosure off the ground there for the bigger reds. We're going to design that hopefully next week. But for this week now, the first thing we have to do is get some insulation up in the walls. And so that's what we're doing now. I'm just taking out some of the screws. It's not going to be professional. It's just to keep as much insulation, much as the heat in here as possible. And maybe next year we get rid of this oil tank here. We can use the whole space and properly do it. And we're thinking about having heat running here if it works out well for us. So that's what we're doing now. So I'm just taking out some screws, and we're going to cut some of the insulation panels, and we'll update you on what that looks like. And probably within the next couple of weeks, we'll start moving guys in here. Okay, after much aggravation, working in a little tiny spot, we actually had to take this out. At least the top and the middle part out, because you couldn't get the big panels of insulation board. So we did that and cut it out around the outlets, pushed it back there. We just kind of have it taped up for now. And we'll put another piece here when we have extra. We're going to save that for last. Then the next part of the project, which we're not going to do today, because as I mentioned, we're going to build the reds. A small enclosure, winter enclosure over here in this corner over here. And so next week we shall insulate this and then insulate the rest of it. And this is what's going to be heating this room, along with heating elements and lights. And we'll put heating elements in with the reds.
The habitat heater.
Yeah, those things have worked. We've had tons of those things over the years. They've always worked well for us. It's a little different on the situation, but it is attached to the house there, which is nice. So it's not like it's just an outside shed. So we think we should be all right. We put a heater on in here for a little bit, and it warmed up pretty quick. Of course, it's not a bitter cold day on here. So yeah, that's it. So we're happy with what we got done today. We're not going to set up anything yet, because we're probably gonna have to move them in and out again. But I think this is gonna work out pretty good. Stuff is expensive though. Jeez. All right, guys. We'll keep you updated. All right, we're done for the day, and we got the back panels on. It came out good, and we figured let's do the side panels since we were on a roll. Cut it out for the electric box and this outlet. Fit everything in nicely here. We'll probably use insulation tape when we're all done, and we're sure that we did it right. We just had to load everything back into the room for now. We have a few extra panels for over here and over there. And like I said, it's not going to be bitter out. This is mainly for nighttime temperatures right now. So we have some time to play with the enclosures and set up the reds and finish this up, but we're happy. This should keep a lot of the heat inside here. So it's going to look like a space capsule when we're done. It looks better than that lousy wall. So we'll be back at it.
Doing a temperature check.
I think it's been on for about an hour. Ooh, nice and toasty. Nice and toasty in here. So it was 60 degrees about an hour ago.
Wow.
And just this little heater here, well, this big heater, has got it up to almost 80. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Man,
so
you really feel that heat in here.
yeah, so that's good. It's a small space. We still have to finish insulating this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and remember, these things have heat and lights too, so that's going to help with the warmth. So hopefully this, if we insulate this really well.
It's going to be a hot house.
Yeah, it's going to be, we're going to be spending our winters out here. All right,
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
good news.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.